Hello, everyone. I'm Sharma, and I am the Director of Media Partnerships at Meta in India. I'm delighted to be here today at the Indian Mobile Congress. We've all been through a lot this year, and yet we have managed to come together to support each other and our communities through these tough times. In the field of physics, there's a phenomena called hysteresis, which simply explained means that when an external magnetic field is applied to a ferromagnet such as iron, it gets magnetized and it remains so even when the field is removed. The material has become magnetized and it stays magnetized indefinitely. Similar to this, hysteresis in the field of economics refers to an event in the economy that persists into the future even after the factors that led to that event have been removed. What we have seen, and in fact are still seeing today, are such similar phenomena. The past year and a half with pandemic have been a tipping point for digital adoption and acceleration in India. I would like to share a few key trends that we have observed. Businesses have pivoted to digital, born out of necessity, whether it's distribution, marketing, and even rise of many and varied digital-first businesses. Consumer habits with regards to their consumption behavior and shopping behavior has changed dramatically. Our consumer survey in partnership with Boston Consulting Group found that digital adoption and online shopping in India accelerated by 2 to 3 years within months of the pandemic. Content creation has equally evolved to keep up with the times. More new digital first content is created, not the traditional content repurposed for digital, but content imagined for digital platforms, content imagined for this new consumption behavior of this new digital audience. We all have seen increase in such high quality content coming from both traditional companies for their OTT platforms, as well as digital first publishers and creators. Furthermore, we have seen exponential growth in the creator ecosystem with multiple products and services available to access, explore, and create, along with very high rate of digital adoption and an openness to express oneself. Creators have emerged as the new IPs. Their brand, their personality, their take on culture, it's becoming as strong as traditional media IPs. Likewise, social content has evolved as well. From the times when we used to share only our external world, which meant what did I do today, what did I see today, to sharing the internal world, which means this is how I felt today. And this has come to the fore in last 1.5 years, much visible in the nature of content that is being created. Another key thing to observe is the emergence of and the rocket ship growth of a new format of content, short form video. It's a new format of expression, creation, and storytelling, a format which at one end makes it easier for many to be a creator, and at the same time, a format which is challenging the traditional storytelling narratives. According to Bain and Company, the short form videos in India, the market has exploded over the last couple of years by growing 3.5 times in terms of user base and more than 12 times in terms of the total spent time by all the users across various short form video platforms. And last but not the least, we can't ignore, and I guess we shouldn't, how this new entire digital ecosystem come to the fore and played a very important societal role during these tough times. For creators and online communities, it gave them an opportunity to make a material difference in people's life by spreading the word, all the positive information, the right information related to COVID-19 helpline resources, which became extremely useful for millions of affected people. For Meta, India is a key market, and we have been a part of India's story since 2006, with nearly 700 million people accessing the internet. Indians are indeed transforming the digital landscape with new innovations, social commerce, digital entertainment, education, and healthcare. And we are humbled to see our apps and services playing a key role in accelerating this digital transformation. We are very pleased to see that the scale of our reach continues to be very strong, with more than 3.5 billion people engaging with our family of apps every month globally. In India alone, more than 430 million people access Facebook every month. What's even more pleasing is that the scale of engagement also continues to be very strong, with more than 2.8 billion people engaging with our apps daily. But I must say, what's most pleasing for us is to see that this scale of reach and this scale of engagement is driving the scale of impact on businesses and communities. Today, more than 200 million businesses connect with their customers through our platforms, and a community has come together to raise more than $3 billion to support the causes they care about. Talking about content, video is one of the fastest growing mediums to consume content in country. More than 70 to 80% of all data consumed in India is on video, which therefore makes it a priority for us. Today, more than 1.25 billion people visit Watch on Facebook every month to discover videos from millions of creators and publishers. And India, in fact, is one of the leading markets for Watch globally. And our content focus in India is aligned with India's biggest passions, be it cricket, movies, music, TV, and news. And we work with partners ranging from the likes of the International Cricket Council, ICC, broadcasters like Star and Sony, who have various sports rights, leagues like Indian Soccer League, teams from Indian Premier League. In music, we work with various international and Indian majors like T-Series, Z Music, YRF, Sony Music, Universal. Our news partners include regional, national, and traditional as well as digital publications and broadcasters such as India TV, NDTV, Aaj Tak, Times Now, Asianet News, BuzzFeed. Our movie partnership includes likes of Red Chillies, Dharma, YRF on one hand, to Laika, the Chennai-based the movie studio, to Shri Venkatesh Films, the #1 studio in the south, in the east rather. And in TV, we have partnership with biggest national and regional broadcasters like Viacom, Z, Sony, along with Sun TV, Vijay, in order to name a few. In addition to these strong media partners, as I mentioned earlier, the other key source of content is creators. And we work with creators from Trichy to Amritsar, from Sholapur to Asansol. Creators are coming from all parts of India, and they're producing content across mass genres, niche categories, subgenres, and they're creating content in multiple languages. And we work with tens of thousands of these creators across different stages of their growth journey. And we are committed to grow the creator ecosystem by building sustainable economic value for them. Now, talking about content formats, our apps have diverse audiences and they are built to this end, having features for both long form content and short form content creation as well as consumption. But in India, what we have seen, as I mentioned earlier, is a big rise in the short form videos. India, in fact, was the first market where Reels, a short form video surface, was launched globally. And creators and publishers in India have taken to Reels like duck to water. Reels has democratized creativity like never before. Large and small brands too are using Reels to create entertaining short form videos and sharing them with Instagram's big and vibrant community. Brands like Samsung, Oyo, Netflix, Nykaa, Mantra, they're using Reels to connect with their audiences. Now comes the question, what's sparring this video flywheel of creation and consumption? It is so because we bring the core tenets of a social network, conversations and connections. Our apps are not just the places to watch video, they are ways to watch it. So when you watch a show, a TV show, a music video, a sports broadcast on Facebook Watch, you have the ability to actively engage with it, along with the broader community of people watching along with you. The watch experience on Facebook is personalized. is based on your interest. It is socially powered, and it is effortless entertainment. Likewise, when you're watching reels on IG, you're exploring your interests, you're freezing close to the people you care about, you're expressing freely, and you're transforming your passion into living, which is what is happening for creators. And partners across entertainment, music, news, and sports are using our platforms to engage with their audiences and monetize video content through various direct and indirect means. Partners are finding new audiences. The size and varied nature of audience on our apps enable that. Partners are finding the right kind of audience for their content based on their interests and liking. They are driving discovery of their content. It is well known how we get recommendations on next show from our family and friends. Partners are also building engagement. They're not only doing one-way marketing, but they are now engaging with the audiences. They are now bringing their talents to build fan conversations. Partners are driving sampling and conversion through short clips and key moments of the content. They're driving fans to sample the content and then convert them into subscriber if it's a paid service, or monetize them through our tools if it's an ad-supported service. And partners are maintaining and building loyal fan communities. We all know that as important it is to get a new subscriber or a fan, so is, in fact, if not more, to retain an existing subscriber or a fan. And partners are using our platforms to build fan communities through things like groups on Facebook. It is our aim to get our partners realize the economic value from their content. And we are focused on developing range of creative and monetization tools across our platforms to support publishers and creators. In fact, over the last year, we have seen 35% year-on-year growth on the number of monetizing Facebook creators and video publishers in India, and over 160% year-on-year growth in terms of the in-stream revenue earned by these monetizing creators and video publishers in India. To sum it up, the effects of digital hysteresis are here to stay. People's ease with digital adoption in their daily lives, digital first content creation and consumption, rise of creator ecosystem, growth in short form video as a format, the new face of social focusing on the feeling, the content systems, ecosystems impact on society and positivity. They have changed and they are here to stay. And we at Meta are committed to work along with our partners to be a strong ally in igniting expression, in building communities, while we want to help them realize the economic value of their content and their fan franchise. Thank you very much. I wish we were having this session face to face, and I'm very hopeful that we shall soon do that. In the meanwhile, stay safe, and I wish you all the best.